Hello everyone and welcome to the Edukali portal, with the help of which you can create an examination paper, a test series or a worksheet between just 5 to 7 minutes, and along with that a fully automated answer key will also get prepared. So let's start our journey over this portal. So first of all, we are going to put our credentials here. Once you will put your credentials here in the terms of ID and password, you have to click on login. Once you click over the login, you're going to land up on this particular page. Now over here, left hand side, you have an option of create paper, and then over right hand side, you can see two sections. First is exam test and another one is the worksheet. If you wish to prepare an examination paper or a test series, you can go for this option. On the other side, if you want to prepare a worksheet, you have this option. The procedures of both these sections will remain the same. There's only one difference is that in worksheet you don't have the marks there. It's like the complete worksheet and the answer key will get prepared. However, in exam and test you will have the marks as well. So let's try creating one question paper here. So first of all, we have to select a class here. In terms of the tool, this particular tool consists of the classes from 6th till 12th. Coming to the 11th and 12th, all the three streams, science, arts and commerce, are being covered off. And of course, for every class, all the main subjects are being covered. So let's say we are going to select one class. So we have chosen class 10th, and then I'm going to pick up one respective subject, let's say mathematics. Now, just for the naming part, if you wish to prepare a test series, then select test, and then further system will ask, is it a class test or a unit test? Similarly, if you wish to prepare an examination, select the exam part, and the further categorization will come as quarterly, half-yearly or an annual exam. This is just like a naming process. This is not going to affect the further steps at all. So let's say we are preparing a quarterly examination paper for mathematics. Now coming toward this last rectangle that says test and exam name, this is like a free space. Whatever the name that you want to see over the question paper that your institute pattern follows, that you can write it here. So I'm just going to give a name to this paper. So let's say Maths First Term Exam 2023. After filling all the fields, below right hand side, you can see the save and proceed option. Now over the next page, you can see the information pertaining to the different books. It could be the NCERT Mathematics, NCERT Exemplar, popular reference books like R.D. Sharma, R.S. Agarwal. Apart from these books, there are other publications content as well. So what our team has done is they have created one category called as question bank. Here in a collective way from all those miscellaneous sources, we have posted the questions here. So here you can see the name of the chapters, and in the bracket, you can see the number of questions. Now, as per the syllabus of your examination, you can go ahead and select the chapters from here. So let's say I'll pick a few chapters from question bank, few I can pick up from the books below downstairs. So like this, you can go ahead and select the chapters as per your respective books. Once you selected all the chapters, below right hand side, you have a save and proceed option. You'll click over here. Overall in this tool, around 3 lakh questions are there. And now the system will present the questions as per the chapters that we selected in the last page. Now, 3,635 question system has pulled out for us. Over these questions, you can apply the filters on different parameters. It could be basis upon the chapter and the book basis. As per the marks, you can apply a filter. As per the nature of question, like multiple choice, reasoning, fill in the blanks, theory, practical, case studies, etc. Lengthwise as well, you can apply the filter short, very short, long, very long. As per the Bloom taxonomy, like remembering, evaluating, analyzing, you can apply the filter. Difficulty level wise, easy, medium and hard. Plus there's a last filter is there, something called as only previous paper. This you will only see for the board classes, that is 10th and 12th. That means in the past few years, whatever the question that came in the board examination, this filter will pull out those questions for you. Now, whatever the questions that you want to have it for your particular paper, you have to just put it here over the right hand side. Now, let's say you want to have question number 1, you'll click on this plus option, it will come up here. And like this, from the left hand side, you'll keep on choosing the question. At any point of time, if you want to apply any filter. Now, let's say from question number 6 to 10, I want to give the multiple choice based questions. So what I'll do, I'll go to the nature option. I'll click on multiple choice questions, and then I'll click on search option. So please make a note that in order to make the filters apply, you have to click upon the search option, and you can select any number of filters. The sequence you're going to select the filters, in the same sequence they are going to get applied. So now I'm just selecting a couple of more questions. Now over here, you can see the total number of questions added so far and the total marks which have been covered so far. Okay. Now coming to question number 1, this is of 8 marks. As a teacher, as a subject matter expert, you feel like this should be less or more marks. So here you can always go ahead and edit the marks. Now I have changed this from 8 to 5 marks, and over the top you can see the total mark have also got changed accordingly. For any particular question, if you want to give another question as a choice, so just after the marks, you have this option, click to add alternate question. You will click over here. Below, you will get a space to give another question as a choice. Now from the left hand side, I can give any other question as a choice one. Now let's say this one. Now you will see 2 question number 1s are there, the first one and now this one. And once the paper will get ready, you will see the word or between these 2 questions so that the student can come to know about the choice given here. Regarding the sequence part, you can go ahead and shuffle the questions. Now for 4 and 5, I have just changed the sequence here. You can sort by the marks as per the ascending or descending order. If you wish to add your own question, you can do that as well. Just click over this option of add your question. First of all, you have to select a couple of drop downs. You will select the name of the chapter, followed by the respective topic, question type. Then you will decide your question marks. Difficulty level easy, medium and hard, length of the question, short, very short, long, nature of the question, theory, practical, match the following, true, false, etc. And if you wish to include your answer in the answer key, have a check over this box. However, if you don't want, that's fine, you can leave it unchecked. Below is a space where you can go ahead and type your own question. So you can type in a text form like this. Over you have the virtual symbols that you can utilize. And the best thing is that here you can put the entire screenshot and picture. Now let's say you have a maths equation or a diagram or even the entire question. So instead of typing it, take a screenshot with you. And here you have this image option. You'll go over here, click on browse server. And I have a couple of screenshots with me. So I'm going to update it here. So now I have uploaded this maths equation screenshot. This is pretty much huge in size. With the help of these width and height, I can go ahead and control the size of this particular screenshot. So now you can see the entire equations have come up here without typing it. With the same functionalities below, you can go ahead and write your answer, and automatically this answer will become a part of answer key as well. After that, again, you will click on proceed paper. Now when one pop-up will come about the timing. By default, 1 hour is set. If you want to change the time, just click over this yes. And above in terms of hours and minutes, you can change the time. Now let's say I want to change the time from 1 hour to 1 hour 35 minutes. And then I'll click on done. Timing is changed. Again, right hand side, I'll click on proceed paper. Now it's the time for the instructions. Now over here, you can give the instructions for this paper, as well as you can also save this instruction for the future. So that next time for this class and subject, you don't have to type it again. So let's say I want to give one instruction, attempt all questions. In order to avoid it writing again for the next paper, what I'll do, I'll have a check over this box, save instruction for future, and I'll click on add. That means in this paper it got added, and when next time I'm going to create the paper for the same class and subject, I have to just click on this plus option and the instruction will get included. And similarly, you can go ahead and give the other instructions as well. And then below, right hand side, you'll click on save paper. Now this is the first editable draft of question paper which is ready. Over the top here, you will get the name of your institute and the respective address. Left hand side, you will get the logo of your institute. Extreme right hand side, you have this edit header option. So via this option, you can go ahead and update the name of the institute, add the address and upload the logo. It's like a one-time activity. Once you'll do it, it will get applied to all the papers. Similarly, next to that, you have something called as edit watermark. So via this option, you can go ahead and give the watermark. Could be in a form of a logo, could be in a form of a text. In both the ways, you can go ahead and put it over your question paper as well as over your answer keys. Apart from that, you have these components like standard, subject, etc. Now over the right hand side, you can go ahead and customize these options. So once you click on customize, and now let's say as per your protocol, some of the options you don't want to have it. Let's say section and roll number. So you go ahead and uncheck these particular option and click on save. And now as you can see, those options have gone vanished away. So paper to paper, you can include and exclude these options as per your requirement and priority. Below, you will get a option to change the font style, which is being utilized in the question paper. Similarly, you can change the size of the font. Now, whatever the questions with the diagrams are being presented here. Now, as you can see, the diagram in question number 1, 2, plus the other below diagrams, they are pretty much small in size. Now, if you want to increase their size, over the top, you have this option of change MS size. By default, these diagrams are at 25%. If you want to increase the size, just select 50% or more than that. Now, let's say if I click on 50%, now you will see the size of the diagram has increased comparatively, like this one. Any instruction if you forgot to give in the previous page, so no need to go back. Here you have add instruction section, and without putting the serial number, you can go ahead and add the new instruction. So let's say we want to wish the students all the best. So we just wrote it here and click on save. And now you can see over number 2, this instruction has came up. If you wish to divide your paper as per the section wise, you can do that as well. Now, as for example, for question number 1, you have section A. So you're going to click add section, and here you can go ahead and give the name of the section. As soon as you're going to give the name, you'll get an option to edit and delete that one. For any question, if you want to do any sort of a changes, any sort of a cosmetic changes like a capital small one or punctuation marks or the other ones. So what you have to do, bring your cursor over that question and then do a double click. System will make your question open in a editable form. Now, whatever the changes you want to do. Now, as for example, I have make P capital for probability, and instead of column, I have put in a 1 dash here. So I can go ahead and do all the changes here, and then over the top, I need to click on done to get those changes applied here. Regarding the practical subject, please make a note that if you are doing any changes which is going to impact the answer, then it's a good advice that you can go ahead and type your own question, because here the changes you can do it in the questions. They are in the editable form. Once the answer key will get generated, there the answers will remain constant. So just to avoid the situation of mismatching the question and answer key, it would be good that in the terms of numerical changes, you can just go ahead and write your own question. Now, let's say for any particular question, you don't find that question suitable enough because of some reason you want to get it exchanged with some other question. So what you can do at the end of every question, you have an option of replace question where you can go ahead and check any other substitute question which is available. Now, as we can see, question number 6, we have this particular question that we can exchange it. So what you can do, you can select the question and click on replace one, and then you can go ahead and replace the question here. Now below you have a couple of different options. Starting the first one is save as draft. With the help of this option, you can save this paper for as of now, plus in future you can go ahead and edit this paper and make a new one as well. So that option of edit will always remain open for you. Next one is the approve option. Once you approve any question paper, you won't be able to make any sort of changes in that. However, you can still see the paper, you can pull out the answer key. So please be very careful once you approve any paper. After that, there's an option called as reject one. So as the name suggests, if somehow you don't find that paper very suitable, so you can go ahead and reject it. It is not going to delete the paper. You can still edit that paper and make it a proper one. However, it is just going to show you in a reject category. Next one is open in PDF. Once you click over here, this will generate the student version of the question paper. Now you can see the entire question paper is ready. You have the logo, the name, at the below you have watermark. In question number 1, we have the OR one, and the entire paper is ready now. Below you can go ahead and compress and enlarge the images. You can bold and unbold the text where questions and question numbers have been mentioned. Then extreme right hand side, you have a print PDF option. Using this option, you can straight away take the printout of this question paper, or you can save the soft copy in a PDF form, and then later you can share it by any of the modes here. So like the entire question paper is being prepared now. Extreme right hand side, you have an option of view answers. As soon as you click over here, the system will generate the fully automated answer key. Now, this is the complete answer key of our question paper along with the full solution and explanation. Here as well, below right hand side, you have this open in PDF option where you can go ahead and take the printout of this answer key, as well as you can save the soft copy in a PDF form. And here also your logo and watermark will come up. So like this, the complete answer will come up where you can pull it out in any of the forms. Now, apart from that, on the left hand side, there's one section which is called as exam setup, and under that you have a section called as test and exam list. As a user, whatever the question paper that you have prepared so far, that you can see the list over here. The most recent question paper is going to appear over the top. As you can see, for 10th mathematics, we have prepared it. The other papers will keep on coming downstairs like this. And at any point of time, you can pull out any paper. You can go ahead and edit it, make a duplicate one, make it an archive one. That means from the mainstream, it will hide the paper. And again, you can later see that particular paper in the archive category. And plus, if you want, you can go ahead and delete the paper. Please make a note that once you will delete a paper, you won't be able to retrieve it back. So if you think that currently this particular paper, you might want to utilize it in future, then it is a better advice. You can go ahead and archive the paper. That means for a time being, it is going to hide from the mainstream. But in future, if you want to utilize it, over the top, you have this only archive section. You'll have a click over this option, and then here you can see this paper, and you can unarchive and then equally reutilize also this particular question paper. Below you have a section of worksheet list. So whatever the worksheets you're going to prepare, they are going to appear out here with the same functionalities. If you wish to prepare a question paper which is full of a multiple choice based only, then you can utilize this option of create MCQ paper. And here with the same methodology, you can go ahead and create your own question paper. This consists of only the multiple choice based questions. And however, the above option of create paper consists of all the types of different questions. So everyone, this was like a small walkthrough about this whole tool. Okay, I hope you like the complete tool, and thank you so much for watching this video. Have a very good day.